Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and today we're playing a new game called
Cards and Castles.
That's right, we have a co-host today. It's the wife.
The wife.
So Cards and Castles is a collectible card game and grid-based strategy game where you collect cards, build decks, and challenge players head-to-head on a battlefield grid, fight their armies and destroy their castles to earn new cards, and build new strategies to keep your opponents guessing. The game is going to be released on September 2015. It's developed and published by Bitmass. And so the way we're going to do this, since we got a co-host today, we're going to be just playing the game, and then as the co-host wants to ask questions, she can ask questions and find out about the game, and we'll just go through it like that.
But we forgot something.
What did we forget?
It's the Tournament of Champions.
Yes, that's right.
Who
Tournament
are
of
the champions?
I have no idea who the
Are we
champions
the champions?
I don't know. I don't know. Why do you ask these questions? Really?
You told me to ask questions.
Okay. keep doing that. That's good. It's banter. Banter's good.
Okay, continue.
Continuing. So we got the scenarios. We got multiplayer draft mode. Basically, when you think of cards and castles, it's going to be very reminiscent of Hearthstone if you ever played that, but it's more grid based. So we're going to jump into a computer based game straight away, and we're going to play against the Vikings. I'm going to use my Viking and Crusader deck, which I built on my own, and we're just going to show you a little bit of gameplay first so you can kind of get a feel for the game, and then some more of the stuff will make sense. So you start the game. So the game is based on cards. You have cards that have health and attack and movement, and they take coins in order to summon. Very similar to Hearthstone if you've ever played that or seen that game.
Well, on the previous screen, it said colors like blue and yellow. Mm-hmm. What were those? So
there's different races or factions in the game. Like one's the Vikings, which is blue, and one's the Crusaders, which are yellow. So they have different colors, and they also have different cards. So as you unlock these factions, you'll be able to get more and more cards.
Okay.
Okay. So here I've got these three. I can start with these three cards, but I can also replace them. So if I don't want this lantern card, I can click it, and it'll say will replace. And it'll replace it with a different card. So if we click done here, it's going to flip and grab a different card.
Are you choosing which ones to play?
Yeah, these are the ones I start with, and then they cost, the top left number is the number of gold pieces that they cost. And so, yeah. So for instance, Archer here, it cost me 1 gold, and he has 1 damage. It's a range damage, and he has 2 health. And he has 2 movement. I don't know what this one is.
So you're trying to figure out your opening move?
Basically, yeah. So when I click on a card, I got all these squares in the back that I can choose where to place this card. So let's go ahead and just place this archer here. And I've placed an archer. Now I can also move the archer in his first turn, so I'll move him up to the front.
How is the archer as big as the castle, really?
Yeah, that's an interesting observation there. Not to scale, all right? So I'm going to click end turn because there's nothing else I can do. I've ran out of coins here.
You're going to protect the whole castle with 1 archer.
That's right. Huge King Kong archer right
here. Giant archer. That's all you need.
So we got, these are the cards we have now. We have 2 gold coins, which means I can play this Lumberjack and Bear, or I can play the Shaman, or I can't play these other 2 because I don't have enough coins for it. He's played a Smithy, it looks like, and he's got 3 health, no attack. I have 2 health, 1 attack. And that's kind of how you read the game board here.
Oh, is the numbers and those are the how much it costs, right?
Yeah, the top left is a little gold coin looking thing.
So like right now, all you could do is the shaman or the lumberjack?
Yeah, because I have 2 out of 2 right here. And that keeps count of how many, what I can actually play. So we're going to put the lumberjack and bear out here. And then let's see, how far does this guy reach? He reaches 3, I think, 3 range. So if I go out to here, I don't think I'll be able to, yep, I'll just be able to nick the castle here by a little bit.
Oh, so the 3 range is like the 3 squares.
Right.
How many? Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
I get you.
So we're going to move the lumberjack and bear out as well. And then we're going to end turn because we don't really have anything else we can do. And the computer has, you can see how many cards the computer has up here at the top. And you can see what cards they play. He's using an archer to, there goes my archer.
Bye, Archer.
If you right-click on his units, you can also see what good his cards are. So we have 3 points here. I can either do Battle Gear, which gives a unit +2 attack and +2 health, or I can do a Shield Knight and a Shaman. I think I'm going to do the Shield Knight and the Shaman because I want to kind of beef up my army here. And I'm going to rush in, and if I rush in here, like this, I can do 3 damage to the archer, and then the archer goes away. Or I can do 3 damage to the castle. Since the archer's ranged, I don't think he can actually counterattack, so I'm just going to hit the archer.
You mean, oh.
Smack.
I look like you hit the castle.
He doesn't turn, he just, he hits whatever you click on.
Now, what are the numbers again?
So down here at the bottom left, this is the attack, and the bottom right is his health. So you can tell on each unit on the field what their health is and what their attack is that way.
Okay.
Okay, so in turn, he's going to play a sniper. He has 4 attack and 2 health. I think the smithy actually gives, if you look at the smithy, gives an ally +1 attack this turn. So the smithy's job is just to buff his allies. Okay, so we have 4 gold. We can play a scout, or we can play a battle gear, which will give him 2 health and 2 attack, or that's pretty much all we can do. So let's throw the scout out there. Kind of move them up, get them into a better position. So the shaman actually heals, but once they're at full health, he doesn't actually do anything. He can't give them more health than what they have. So we have 1 gold left, but nothing we have left has gold. So we just have to in turn here.
Is there any way you can get more gold?
Every turn you get it refills your gold, and you get a full set of gold, and it goes up by 1. So next turn I'll have 5 gold.
So what is the end game? Just getting the castle?
Yeah,
0 health?
Exactly. So you're playing it against an opponent. You want to take down their castle before they take down your castle.
Okay.
Oh, there goes the shaman.
See, that's what I would do. I would go after the healer.
That's right. So we got Guardian, or we got Battle Gear. Which one do you think we should play? This one gives a buff. This one gives Pierce and is a unit.
I'd probably do the battle gear.
Okay. Cool. So we'll which one you want to put on? You want to put on the scout or the shield guy?
I don't know.
Let's put it on the shield guy.
Why?
Because if we put on the shield guy, he gets 2 extra attack, and then he can attack this guy and take him out.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try that. So we'll click on this guy. He has 3 attack now and 9 health. He can one-shot this guy over here.
See, I was thinking he only blocked. I didn't realize he attacked too.
Yeah, because he has that little number down there. It means he definitely can attack.
Oh.
And then the scout does 3 damage. Looks like this archer here, this sniper guy, does 0 damage. So I can actually take him out as well.
Hi-ya.
That's right. So we're going to end turn. We have 2 gold left, but we can't really do anything with it. He's going to play Guardian, which has Pierce. Now what Pierce does is it lets you hit the target and the thing behind the target. So he damaged the scout for 3 damage. We could play a Guardian and a Shaman. That looks like the only things we can do right now, so let's play those 2. Okay, Shaman moves up. Can't really do anything. Guardsman moves up. Scout, if he does 3 damage, it's going to take out this guy. No, he's not going to take out that guy. He would die because that guy's going to counterattack. We can take out the smithy, though. Take out the smithy. Now I can't buff anybody anymore.
It's just so funny that they're not facing each other when they're hitting each other.
That's all right. But it's limited budget. Limited budget. This guy's shield is bigger than the castle, by the way. Is that why you're laughing?
Well, I'm laughing at multiple things, but yes.
Okay. Warrior cleave and knock back. Ooh, yuck. Yay! I love that shield knight. He's doing awesome. He hit cold blast, took some damage. The guardsman took some damage there. Let's see, 3 and 3. Looks like we can get rid of this Pierce guardsman guy. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can move the shaman up and move the guardsman up. And then 7, we can play the Earth Knight. Earth Knight has 6 attack, 10 health, and moves 2 at a time. So he's really slow.
That's a good one, though. 6 attack, 10 health.
Yeah, he's really powerful. He's just really slow.
It's the best one so far, though.
Look at him. He's going to take like 3 turns just to get across the field.
Well, look how much stuff he has on him. I'd be slow, too.
All those numbers slow him down. Aw, there goes my shield guy. So he's already going to start damaging this Earth Knight.
Why'd he move back?
Because he got hit by a knockback spell.
Oh.
So now we got 8 gold. Unfortunately, all I have is Call of War, which gives all units +1 health, +1 attack. And I also have Peasant Militia, so I'm going to throw down the Peasant Militia, and he's a little peasant riding a pig.
Sorry, had a little Clash of Clans moment there. Hog Rider! Hog Rider!
Okay, +1 to everything, and then they're ready to move. So because this guy has Pierce, I can walk up to the castle and wacha! Hit both the castle and the guy behind it. And then I can use this shaman guy to heal the guardsman. No, is that what he is? He's a guardsman. Guardian. I keep calling him the guardsman. And then move up the militia and the earth guy. So we'll go ahead and do next turn. You're having a blast, aren't you?
I'm sorry, on a pig with a pitchfork.
Uh-huh.
And he's the peasant militia.
Yeah.
It's just, I like it. He's my favorite one so far.
Oh. Okay, so we got Cold Blast, deals 3 damage to a unit and pushes them 2 spaces towards the enemy side. So 3 damage means we can eliminate this guy. We could hit that guy, but it wouldn't die. He'd have 1 health left. So let's use this guy. There, he's gone. And now this shield guy has 4 health, which means we can take him out with nobody. So we're gonna start attacking the castle here. Peasant Militia can damaging a lot. And then Earth Knight moves up. We're doing pretty good. We need more cards, though. Uh-oh. He's using a cleave ability. Or he's... oh, sorry. He used a cleave unit. Oh, ow. I've never actually seen this unit before. Great Cleave, Lightning. Attacks will chain damage to nearby enemies.
Of course.
Ooh.
He's like Thor.
Yeah, that's
the whole
awesome.
Viking lightning thing.
And an axe instead of a
Hammer.
mace. Hammer? Is it a hammer? It is a hammer, not a mace.
Thor?
Thor, yeah, hammer. Hammer. Yeah. Mjolnir. Alright, swordsman. We played the swordsman card.
What's
that
on
was
his shoulder? A skull? An animal skull?
it's like a little, what in the world is that? I have no idea what animal that's supposed to be. Maybe it's a goat. It could be a goat. So who are we gonna play here? This guy has 11 health, but only supposed to do 1 damage. I don't know if he can use that Great Cleave over and over again. I'm gonna be focusing on the castle, see if we can get down.
What's
the
the
castle.
new guy?
Which one?
You
This
put
one?
out the
Oh,
blue?
he's a swordsman. He has cleave, so he attacks in a circle. So I can actually, if I get him over here, I could attack both of them simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move this guy in here, and his castle is almost down. Okay, next turn.
Wizard.
So use the wizard. Yeah, we should be fine. Cold Blast does 3 damage. We can get rid of that guy. And we can get rid of this guy almost. Not quite. I just want to get rid of him. I could actually win the game in this turn, so we'll hurt him a little bit, but then we'll hit the castle. Boom.
Aww. Oh, yay!
17 of 30 on our quest. 6 of 10 of that quest. So you have a little daily quest you get. I've already gotten like 3 daily quests from this game, and it basically gets you to re-log in and try out different things. So you can play the scenarios. You can also do all this stuff on multiplayer. So it's just like Hearthstone. You have multiplayer opponents. That's where most of the game is. And as you get more experience and more levels, you get more cards. There's also draft mode where you have actually a set kind of deck, I guess. And then it basically forces a fair game because you have the same cards on both sides. And then you have my cards down here where you see what cards you unlocked. And then you can open packs. I've already opened all my packs, but if you want to, you can actually purchase with silver points or card points. You can purchase packs that you can then use to beef up your deck. Like for
How do you
instance,
get silver points?
Silver points you have to buy with real money, but card points you earn by playing the game. So here we have a booster pack that costs 300 card points. So I have 370. So if I click this, I can buy a booster pack for 300 card points, which I earned from playing the game.
Okay.
Alternatively, I can click buy SP and actually spend money to get silver points if I don't want to have to play the game so much that to accumulate all those cards. And I can buy some of these different decks up here. So if I click the booster packs as have enough points, card points, it'll say you can now open packs. So I can go back to the first screen, and it's got my booster pack here. And if I click on it, it'll go to the center. And there's my cards. We have a Sabotage, which is inflict -7 attack. I'll have to see what that does. I'm not
-7.
I'm not
On
sure what
them?
that means. I'm not sure what that. Maybe it reduces their attack. That would make sense in Sabotage. It would reduce their attack by 7.
Okay.
Return a friendly unit and all nearby allies to their owner's hands. So I got that card. Tower of Ice. At the start of the new turn, inflict a random enemy unit with -2 movement for 1 turn. Got Inferno, which is a rare card. Deal 8 damage to an enemy unit and all nearby enemy units.
That one's good.
That sounds awesome, yeah. It's really expensive, but it sounds awesome. And then Winds of the North. Push all units 2 spaces towards the enemy side. So if you played this game enough, you can actually get a ton of like really cool cards and build your own deck. Build the deck the way you want to play it. One cool thing in this game, like I said, I did mention the daily quests that you get, that you have to, once you complete them, you get these card points, and you can use those to buy more booster packs. You also have asynchronous or async, which allows you to play games with friends, but you don't have to play them at the same time. You can start a game with a friend and then play your move and then log off, and then your friend would log on and play his move whenever he wants and then log off, and then so it's basically almost like playing chess by email or something like that. And then you have a friends list, of course. So
now the booster packs, on your next time that you play, do they just randomly, you draw them randomly?
Yeah. When you get enough card points, when you go to the shop and you click on the thing you want to unlock, the booster pack. In this case, this is one we used. If you have enough card points, you buy it, and then you open the pack, and it's there. And you only get to open it once. So once you purchased it, that's the cards you get. It's kind of like buying a pack of baseball cards. You get the cards that are in the pack.
Okay.
So
and do you have to use them that time that you play?
So when you get the cards, you add them to your deck. And so here you can click on My Cards, and you can create a new deck. And mine, I'll select Vikings and Crusaders and go to Continue. And this list of cards will contain the Vikings, the Crusaders, and anything I've unlocked from the Vikings or the Crusaders in the booster pack. So I go through here. Here's Tower of Ice, which is one of the cards we got. And there's a way to get to the ones that I actually unlocked, but I forget how to do it. But yeah, they'll appear here, and you get to choose them. So I can choose. I want these 2 cards, and I want the Shield Knight card twice. I want to have the Scout twice. I can pick what cards I want to have in my deck, and then that's the cards that will appear in the game when I play.
Only once though, or do you continue to keep using them?
You can keep using them as much as you want.
Okay.
So cool. And you also have auto build if you want to finish off a deck. I didn't even know it had that. So there you go. I have a deck from that. So I'm gonna go back, and it's already created my other deck. I'm gonna delete this one actually, so I don't get confused. And that is Cards and Castles. So the game's going to be released, like I said, September 2015. You can find links to the Steam store page and to their official website in the description below. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. What did you think about it?
I had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Okay,
yes.
we both had a lot of fun. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and keep it clean.
Keep it clean.